we are going to talk about today's topic is declutter. Declutter your stuff and declutter your life. That's Tessa and we are going to, that's today's topic we pick. I hope you guys
Marina.
enjoy. Right? Hi, Marina. And Lucky Lakumakanan. Thank you so much.
Hi, Perry Dog. How are you, Helma?
Yes.
How are you guys? Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much for joining. So, decluttering, right? And then it's like Tessa and we always talk about, we talk about what should we do next Sunday self-care. And then sometimes, we just kind of throwing out brainstorm, right? It's a different idea. But this one, Tessa and we had the same things in our head, in our brain. That's funny. Means, you know what? I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones. I'm sure lots of people needed to hear that. I'm sure the topic, everybody just that's what I wanted to hear, decluttering. I need one.
But explain that decluttering. Explain what it is, because it's not regular decluttering, right?
No, because Sunday self-care way is, it's not just cleaning stuff. It's not just tossing some stuff, right? It's not like that. It's a self-care. So Tessa and we are going to show you how to, by decluttering, change your life and energy. And also actionable. You want to take action maybe while you're watching, or you want to take action right after you watch, right? So That's it. And also fun. We're gonna always add fun, little bit
some
something
fun to it. Yeah.
Yes. So
good morning, Christina.
Good morning, and Marina is here too, right?
Yeah, I said hello to Marina. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes. So I have a question, Tessa. Not a question. Decluttering. What do you think about decluttering? It's what do you do declutter? I think you mentioned it. You do quite often.
Yes.
Clean up some stuff.
Yeah, but which one of the declutterings you want me to talk about?
I like to talk about decluttering is just a little bit how to declutter stuff. By taking that small action, your energy, your life change. Because so many people, they want to change. They want to change their life better. They want to live. Isn't it nice? You live in the house just less mess. I don't say 100% clean, but let's be real. It's I did with two men.
No, well, that's not good at all. So
no,
anyways,
it's hard to get rid of kids stuff.
So decluttering, for me, it's huge. It's not, when people talk about decluttering, they think about the house and the furniture, throwing things. They think about getting rid of things.
Getting rid of, yes.
But that is not always what the decluttering is all about. Because sometimes you have to declutter other places in your life. And one of the things about decluttering is what doesn't serve you. Just like you declutter the clothes that cannot fit you anymore, or the dresses you have that don't, look good on you anymore. So you have those things that you want to declutter, and that's great. So how do you clutter the other parts of your life? What can you declutter in your life that you figure, I want to get rid of this, I want to get rid of this feeling.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have this feeling, I want to how do I get rid of that?
Yeah.
I have this habit that I go crazy as soon as sometimes somebody just looks at you and you go, what are you looking at me for? So that is something you need to declutter, because all of that is weight.
Yeah.
It's keeping you back. And although everybody thinks we are talking about decluttering their house and their furniture and their drawers and no, there is more to decluttering than that. All of that is good. To declutter your house is amazing. Your clothes, your drawers, your closets, and your kitchen and all of that. But even if you notice, you have decluttered all of that, and you're still feeling like you're heavy. Like there is more, you want more, you can't figure out why are you feeling like covered in all what you declutter is right back at you.
You
Then
mean
you
like
have to,
emotionally heavy?
yes,
Kind of.
because but they don't know. At that
They
time,
don't
people
know.
don't know because they said, I feel like I need to get rid of something. So they declutter, they give things away, they throw things away, and yet they're still feeling like
Mm-hmm.
they have too much carrying. And that is why it's
Ah,
important to
okay.
to find out
Yeah, yeah.
what it is you're carrying. And the
Mm-hmm.
first one that keeps you back is your emotions. That needs to be cleaned out on a regular basis. You have to
Okay,
clean that.
that's very interesting because like you and I, we have like a little bit of different kind of way to do it. But I'm curious, what is the first step to make you feel lighter?
The first step to make you feel lighter is to take an action. What am I going to do? Something is wrong with me. Get a coach. Ask somebody a question. You know,
Hmm.
I feel heavy. I feel like I'm clustered. I have all this stuff around me. I move them. I do things. And one of the things I did this week, which was
Yes.
physical, and it wasn't an emotional thing. And bring it back to normal declutter. It wasn't decluttering.
What was it?
I turned the entire living room around. I
Okay.
I changed. I didn't throw away anything.
Mm-hmm.
I moved. I when the on Wednesday when the cleaning lady was stuck cause here, I got her and we moved all the furniture in the living room around.
Really
Yeah, we reshaped the room by doing that. And it was
interesting.
funny. There's when you do that. So
Yeah.
I took the couch from where it was, we put it somewhere else. We took a chair from where it was, we put it somewhere else. We moved
Okay.
some tables, we moved some pictures, knickknacks, we got put some away. But when we did that, inside of 6 hours, the energy of that whole room looked like it was brand new.
Wow. You know what? I've been to your house. I sat on your living room, right? I mean, so it's like you
It's
changed.
different. But
Okay.
so when I did that, it
Yeah.
looked like there was less furniture in the room. It looks so different.
So,
So
but you
that
didn't throw it away, any of them,
no,
just to change the things around.
I changed and I moved some stuff, put some
Yeah,
pictures
move some
somewhere
stuff.
else. So that
Ah,
pattern is
okay.
important when you have to change to emotionally
Yeah.
declutter emotionally.
Yep.
You cannot move all your thoughts and throw them in the garbage and say all of these horrible thoughts you have to go. But
I
you have
know.
to
I agree. Sorry to cut you off, but I deeply agree. You can't just throw your thoughts in the garbage. That's really hard for lots of people. You're right.
so that is why I purposely we didn't throw anything away. We just moved things, we changed things, the shape of things, how they were sitting and moved them.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing you do with your emotions. You notice you always have this feeling of dread and despair. And then you react. Somebody says something to you that you do not like. And even sometimes when they don't say, somebody might just be
Mm-hmm.
curious about you.
Mm-hmm.
So what you have to do with that is to take those same feelings and
Okay.
shift it. Shift
Shift
it.
it
Yes,
to
like to
what?
to to another action. So you look at it, you're getting mad for no reason at all, or the
Yeah.
little tiniest little thing pushes you
Yeah.
over the edge, or a
Yeah.
friend says something to you and
Yeah.
you had enough. You don't have to get mad though. You can walk
No.
away. You can choose. So you can shift that behavior, replace it with another behavior.
I got it. Okay. So
So
I
you
know
did.
what you mean though. Sorry. Like I just as I'm talking to you, walking away is action.
It is an action, and shifting the thought and saying not today. Literally
Not today.
make the not today,
Mm-hmm.
not right now. I'm not dealing with you right now. And that is one of the reasons why people don't finish what they start, because
That's so true.
they're in the middle of doing something and a thought comes and they
Yeah.
match to where the thought is sending them.
Yeah.
And they wonder why they feel like they're carrying the world with them,
Mm-hmm.
because they haven't decluttered what they do not want in their life meant inside of their body. That is where the declutter has to start.
Okay. So that's like it's like most of the time, like emotionally decluttering is so hard. And then, I see so many of them on TV or on my eyes. Like, when you start decluttering, like it's so hard for me to throw it away in the garbage. I need a lot of what is called like energy to throw stuff in the garbage. So if that's hard for me, so like I can do the way you did. I can maybe move the stuff around.
Move it around.
That's 1% action, 1% courage. It's easier than throwing away, because moving the stuff around, actually, I can feel it. It should change the energy. It can just the perspective change.
Yeah,
I like it. I like that.
We have to learn to communicate with ourselves better. We have to, and the one way to do that is to sit down and ask ourselves that question: why am I feeling like this?
Why am I feeling like this?
What is true? Never mind all the declutter in the house. That is one of the reasons why I just said to Ida, let us shift this furniture around and see what happens. And I said to her, then we can shift paintings and we can shift family portraits and we can shift things around. And really, there wasn't anything in the room that left the room.
Yeah.
It's where they were placed that created magic.
Yeah.
And that is what we have to do with our thoughts. Where you place those thoughts, that is where the magic happens. And everything has energy, including all the furniture she moved around and we pushed and shoved and did all that. They all do. So are your thoughts.
Yeah.
So you have an attitude, you're thinking of somebody and you're feeling bad already and you're angry already. And it's first thing in the morning. Why? You say, oh no, not today, not right now. I have better things to do with my mind. And that is how you push that decluttering away. You choose what to put in front of you. You choose it. And it's not easy. It's certainly not easy. No. So what about you? I know you had a different take on choosing.
Yes, I know. I'm more like, these different ways. But before that, I want to share Christina and then Cindy's comment, right? Christina said, declutter your home to clear out your mind. That's true.
It doesn't always work, Christina. You can declutter the house and the mind is still a mess. You're not going to feel anything.
Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit of Christina's side. I understand. Take an action first, and then I feel 1%, my emotion gets a little bit light. Anyway, so next one is Cindy. Cindy said, I donate to charities my used items. I let go of things that do not add, and I let go of things that do not add to my life. Okay. I love being surrounded by things that I love bring me lightness. I love lightness. I am normally, what is called?
Eclectic, yeah.
This is my first time I hear that.
Yeah, she likes to collect things.
Collect things.
So
love that.
But Cindy, do you collect thoughts? Do you also have a lot of thoughts that you have used and you're still using them? Because remember, every day we have 60,000 thoughts, and they're mostly the same thoughts day in and day out. So that's what I'm saying. We get rid, in some cases for Cindy, obviously it's easier for her to get rid of that doesn't serve her anymore. And she said she's a collector. But we all collect thoughts. So how do we, it's the same approach you have to use towards the thoughts. They're not serving you anymore. Just what she said is true. Only now we are applying it to the thoughts in our head, the feelings in our head. It's really the first one that destroys you.
If they serve, that she added.
Yeah, if the thoughts serve, I have to start with my house first. If my mind feels heavy, take care of tasks that have been around for a long time or don't need to. It's funny, and you answered yourself, Christina, because you're saying you're going to take care of your mind, your house first, and then you said your thoughts, and then you said my feels heavy, take care of the tasks that have been around for a long time or I don't need to do it. Sometimes it's not the task, it's the mind that is weighing on you. It's not the task. If it was the
Mm-hmm.
task, you could hire somebody to get rid of the stuff, or you could just do it, right? But it's not that. It's what it is that is telling you hold on to not doing it. What it is not procrastination, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's not looking for perfection. It's just that.
Isn't it sometimes, I'm sorry to cut you off, but isn't it sometimes people the reason they cannot get rid of stuff, they got memories, memorable stuff?
But well, exactly. But we are not talking about stuff. We're talking about those memories in your head. So
Yeah.
every
But the
time
same as
no, it's not
memories.
this. Yeah, the memories in your head is the
Yeah.
stuff you're keeping there.
Yeah. Just like it's pulling you,
Yes.
you want to go forward, but the memories in your head, past, or future, right? Like what is called, like fear of unknown, and then you want to hold on the past. Those things just keep you, make you
But
feel lighter.
just like Cindy said, she
Yeah.
has to make room for more
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh
If
yeah.
you keep those same thoughts in your head, how
Yeah.
can you manifest? How can you get your goals together?
Mm-hmm.
Because you are keeping the same thoughts in your mind all the time. How
Oh,
can you
that's heavy.
create new thoughts if
Yeah.
all you have is anger towards a spouse,
Mm-hmm.
towards a sibling, anger all the time, and you
Long
want
time. Long
and you
time.
want to go forward, but you keep taking 2 steps, 3 steps back,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
every time the name of that person is mentioned, you're pulling more of that mess.
Oh yeah.
And so you're cluttered. Your brain cannot feed you. Your
Mm-hmm.
mind is not helping you. And already our mind has its own mind. Our mind doesn't work with us
Mm-hmm.
because we were never trained to control our
Yeah.
mind, our
Yeah.
thoughts. So it takes
I
off.
agree.
Whether we want it, you're waking in the morning and it will come up with something you do not want. And
Isn't it
immediately,
usually the first things that come up? Like, I
yeah,
gotta
but
go
that
to
is that
work.
is it's
Oh.
that you have to train.
It's like not the
You
one
have
we
to
want.
train yourself. You have to train yourself not to go and say hell no. That's not what I want today.
Yeah.
Actually, talk like that. You have to
You gotta
keep
change. You
tonguing.
gotta change your
Change it.
morning tongue. Just
Declutter
like,
it. Throw it out. Throw it away.
yeah.
No, go away. Go
Say
away. Put it in
say
the
like,
trash.
I gotta do this, and then all of a sudden, like, before that heavy stuff take over, you can just like, hello.
Yes,
Oh no.
exactly.
Like,
Okay, for
you know what,
example,
with actions, like you do those shake it off too, right?
I do shake it off. I
Yeah,
do
so
shake
like,
it off.
hello.
You know,
That's like
I do
not the
shake
way.
it off
Yeah.
every night before I go to sleep. I shake off
Mm-hmm.
the entire day. And
I do
then
like.
I know, I'm sure it's one of my sister's birthdays today. So
I call it's like a blessing sound.
I am doing my Sunday self-care show. I'll talk to you after. Happy birthday. Didn't you get your birthday greetings? Oh, Eric is an idiot. I'll talk to you later.
Happy
Bye.
birthday!
Happy birthday.
I like it. It's Instagram Live. It's alive.
Yeah, my sister's birthday today, and my brother, who is 5 hours ahead of us in England, one of my brothers,
Yeah, yeah, I
he
remember
calls,
him.
yeah, Eric. So he goes,
Eric.
she calls him, Eric called me earlier than you. Of course he did. He's 5 hours ahead of me. You see how competitive. You see how
Very much.
competitive our family is.
Your family, yes.
Yeah, very
It's
competitive.
okay. Lots of
Anyway,
love.
yeah. So the thing about this is, you have this thought that comes to you first thing in the morning when you want to manifest.
Okay.
You want something in your life. You want to be a coach. You want to do Instagram to teach people how to edit. Somebody else wants to do something else. I want to be a top-notch speaker. But then why doesn't that come first? Why? That is what you have to train your mind to say, hey, we need to do this first. Let us manifest my dream goals and desires instead of going backward and talk to me about that spouse that gave me such a hard time, or that person in my life that is just goes out
That
of their
takes
way.
so much room. And
Yeah, so
heavy.
that is what decluttering, the decluttering of the body, because you realize the minute that thing
Yeah.
in your mind, it's like a spiral, right? It hits your
Oh, very
heart, you
much.
get so upset, you're all worked up, your body, your blood pressure goes up thinking about the past.
All the things, yes. It's get bigger, bigger, just like what is called hurricane, like bigger, bigger,
And
stronger,
bigger.
stronger until we
Yes.
take action. Yeah.
And so I so let me see what Stacy or Stacy is. Hi Stacy. I respect all parts of me. That is important. And it's important to get rid of the parts you don't like. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a matter of just making room for what it is you're looking for. Because everybody every day has plans for your day.
Mm-hmm.
No matter who you are, where you are, you have something positive you're looking for your day. And if you let the negative from yesterday come into today, then how can you concentrate on what is happening today?
Today.
And that
Yeah.
is what matters. What is
Yep.
happening today?
Yeah. You're
So
gonna be so much joy if you do that, if you don't concentrate what's happening right now, what's happening today, that's if you don't do that, you're gonna miss so much fun and
you're
joy.
missing a lot of stuff.
Yes,
You
I
are
agree.
missing all the miracles that are
Yep,
happening. You're missing
I
all
really
the
agree.
you're missing the magic of the day.
Yep.
So there you
Magic
are
happens all the time though.
all the time.
All the time. Yep.
And you're missing that one little thing that you just needed to take action on.
Yep.
But
I
but
totally
because
agree.
you're thinking of how horrible your life was when you were 7 years old,
Mm-hmm.
or a brother or sister that was nasty to you, and every time you're occupying space with things you do not want in your life. So
Yes.
you're making your mind concentrate
Mm-hmm.
on a history, and we should know that.
It's a time to let it go. You can make a choice. The time to let it go. You have a power to let your thought go. Nobody else cannot do that, right? You have a power to let, like, my sister did it something when I was 7. That was like what, 40 something years ago. You still have it. You have a power. I truly believe. It's Cindy said it came back today because I did not resolve it yesterday as I see it.
Yes, well, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. That's so
that
true.
is why we are taking yesterday is history.
Yes, that's
And
so
then
true.
tomorrow is a mystery. We don't know what's
I
coming
love that.
tomorrow.
I love
And
that.
the only
Yesterday
thing
is
that matters,
history. Yeah.
tomorrow is a mystery, and
Yeah.
today is a present. It's a gift. That's why it's called a present. Here's your gift of another day to stay in that day and capture the miracle of that day.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Even
I
when
totally
you're
agree.
disciplining a child, they say, "Oh, remember when you did that?" No, why are you sending them back there? You have to come and say, "Come on, let's do this now."
That's
Oh,
so
I'm not
true.
letting you
Yeah.
do that because you did it before. No, that is
Yeah.
you are angering yourself, but what is even worse, you're
Yep.
putting pressure on another human being to go down the
Yeah.
same rabbit hole with you. It makes no sense. You
Yeah.
have to declutter those things that you do not want in your life.
That's so
Just
true.
like you do declutter the house, and that's
Yeah.
why I did it. When you shift your mind and you move those things that no longer serves you because it's
Mm-hmm.
an old thought, an old attitude. Um, you have to change it, because if you do not change it, you are not going to find out where it is that you should concentrate on, because you have a dream to come to do something. Nobody walks the world without doing. Even if your dream is to make sure your children are all educated,
Mm-hmm.
and you turn around and you are concentrating on all the people that was never educated in your family and being frightened, oh my goodness, my children maybe wouldn't do well, then what are you going to get rid of that thought. It's not
Yeah.
serving you, because that
Not
is not
serving you.
part of your plan. It's not.
Yeah.
So it's declutter,
Yep. I
and
agree.
it's not an easy thing to do.
Mm-hmm. And
It's
then
not
like
easy.
our friends, PG, Rosen. I think her name is Perry. I forgot. She said her name.
I cannot see them. I cannot see
No?
the comments. No, they don't. It's not.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
She was on the girls' night Friday.
Okay.
I know
Oh,
Stacy and Stacy's friends.
That is I'm Perry. Perry.
Perry, right? Yeah, she
Yeah,
said,
Perry.
I love that quote. I think she meant about history, present, mystery. Like yesterday was history. Perry. Yes. Thank you, Stacy. Yesterday was history.
Stacy.
Tomorrow is mystery. And today is present. Right?
Gift. It's a gift.
I love that.
And our mind has all that stuff in it. And we need to move it. 60,000 thoughts every day. Every human. We think 60,000 things every day. And it's almost the same as yesterday and 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then we wonder why we cannot succeed in what we desire, because our thoughts is not on there. And you know how hard it is to declutter your
it's very hard.
Your clothes, right?
Everybody
knows,
because I got so many memories in it. Everything, Tessa.
Yeah, and sentimental feelings about it, and you're holding on to it, and you're not getting rid of it. You do the same thing with the thoughts, but sometimes it's not sentimental in a nice way. It's an angry thought. The person it's anger. It's always anger. It's not pleasant. It's the person that hurts you, the one that stole from you, the teacher that told you would never make it, the brother that hits you, or the sister, whatever, something like that.
That's not juicy. That's not juicy. It's heavy.
And the person at work that prevented you from giving you a promotion because they didn't like your voice. Not that you couldn't do the work. So that is like keeping the clothes. We keep saying, oh, Auntie gave it to me. Fine. But it's the same idea. We have to compartmental them. Donate, garbage, and keep.
Yep. That's it.
Yes.
I know.
Donate, garbage, and keep.
Yep.
You have to know. It's 3 parts. You're going to donate this negative. You're going to donate it outside. Take it and go. Here, take this. I don't need that.
Away. That's not throwing away. So that's good. Yeah. Because like I do sometimes practice Marie Kondo. Like I'm sure lots of people, they know. It's a Netflix. It's a show is Tidy Up. She's a Japanese.
But
she teaches same things. Donate.
But many people...
Three boxes.
People regretted that. Some of them said to me, oh, I follow Marie Kondo and I donated too many things and I miss them. So
yeah, but that's their choice though, right? They
made
their own decisions.
But they did not do it with a thought for themselves.
Yes. What I like about her is, there is the other way. Back then, before she started to be famous, there are the other ways, just like throw it away. But I always, just really hard for me. So by like following the practicing what she was teaching, it made my life much easier. And then what she liked about it, I do same things, and Tessa does the kind of similar things, I'm pretty sure. When you donate, when you throw it away, we always says, right?
Arigato. Thank you.
That little action, it's like lift my guilt so much and makes my life work easier.
But you see, if you have a negative thought, and you learn from it, you have to treat it the same way. As you have to say to the negative thought, okay, 10 years ago,
the same way.
Thank you, because 10 years ago I learned a valuable lesson from you. But guess what? It's time for you to leave my mind. The thing is that we are afraid to talk to ourselves.
Oh, very much.
And I don't know why we find it so hard not to talk to ourselves. It's not somebody else. Or it's no point you call somebody and say, what do I do about this? No. That is in your mind, that shows up first thing in the morning when you should be talking about increasing your business. You have a business where you're selling stuff, you want more customers, and the thought is coming to you, about the customers that didn't pay you. Okay, fine, they didn't pay you. You cannot deal with this right now. So you have to let that go and say, okay, fine, I got the lesson. I know what I have to do. I'm going to correct this next time. So I got it. Go away. No, I need 20 new customers this week. So that is, so you, and the thing is that time between waking up in the morning and just asleep and wake, there's a very narrow little space there. And if you can connect your best part of you in that narrow space, you succeed. Right, they say it's between sleep and wake. When you're turning, as soon as you turn, oh shit, my girlfriend was a mess. No.
Sleeping though. Those ones sleeping right away.
It comes in. Because nobody has taught that brain of ours to respect us. Nobody has said to that brain, you need to follow her.
And then you know what? It's a lot of people, they grow up watching the others just like, oh my gosh, like, you know, like waking up and just doing a negative things, negative thinking. We grew up watching like that. So change, baby. Change.
Change it.
I should say baby. I was gonna say everyone. But I stay with you. Not with you. I stay with my boys this week so much. So I started talking like, let's do babies. I started talking with my kids. Sorry, Tessa. But you can change. Fine. I know, but you can change.
It's possible. It's just that you have to stick to it.
Yes.
You have to,
it's a habit. You gotta make it till stick to it until natural.
It has to be stick to itness. Stick to itness. That is the word you have to use. I've got to stick to itness. You have to stick to it. If you do not stick to it, what you want to do, it will not come. And you have to know. You have to feel it in your body, in your core. You have to feel, hey, this is what I want. I want this amazing life right now. And I know I had a terrible experience, but it is not here now. It's gone. I left it behind me.
Yes.
And the thing about it is, when you open that mouth of yours and you let that piece of muscle that's in there called the tongue, and you call a friend and to tell them what your plans are about a new undertaking, you have to be careful because they are clutter collectors.
Oh, I know. You have to choose.
You have to be
who
careful.
You talk to. Yes.
Because those clutter collectors will remind you of your failure, because they too have a whole bit of clutter of failures and bad experiences that they'll tell you. And if they do not have one, or you haven't had one, they will make sure they know somebody somewhere in this universe that did what you're planning to do and they failed. And they will be ready to drag that person's experience and plug it into your mind.
Yes. You know what? That's really great. And then like I saw Marina post this comments a while ago, but that kind of really connect to what you're saying. Like, why do we keep things? I can put a person too that don't give us joy. That's
it's
the bag of bricks.
It's the same thing. It's the clutter.
It's the same things, Marina.
Of what if this person does not give you joy? You have to get away from it.
Yeah.
You can, and if you cannot completely cut them off, you can regulate how much of them you see, how much of them, how much you talk to them. You can regulate that. Actually, you can see if you're seeing them every day. Well, guess what? I will only see them twice a week.
Yeah, you can
regulate. So it's the same thing with the thought. If out of the 7 mornings you wake up, you replace that negative thought with 2 positive thoughts about your future, your plans, your goals, your dreams, your desires. If out of 7 days you have 2, you are better than you were last week.
Yeah, I like that, Tessa. You don't have to add it. You can just replace them.
Replace it.
That's good. I like that. Yeah.
You know, you put it away and you say, stay there. And you bring in more. And one of the ways to do it is to make sure that you are not one of those purveyors of people that goes around the world reminding people of their past failures and putting it in there. It's like they're putting more clutter in your mind, and
They are really good at though. Just
yeah,
like,
my friend Joan reminded me of the time when I said I was going to sell shoes and how I failed, and now I want to sell clothes, and she's reminding me that I will fail
those
too.
stories, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and you're thinking, so why bother?
You can choose.
I prefer to don't tell them, just show them. Don't say anything, don't tell, just show.
Some
When they
people, they
question you,
love that's telling, just like, so they love
yeah,
telling, right? Yeah.
no, they just, so don't tell them what you're going to do. When
Mm-hmm.
they find out and they say, oh, and you know what is funny? When you succeed, they'll say, oh, I always know you had this in you. And you're looking at them, really? You just figured this out? So these are the things that you have to make sure you do, is take that bundle of
Yeah.
those, that stuff that is sitting there in your mind day in and day out. And it's not one bag of clutter, it's a whole bag with lots of stuff that shouldn't be in your mind.
Yeah.
Because when you have those things in your mind emotionally, you know what it does to you?
Yes.
It
What is
raises
that?
your blood pressure, because
Really?
it brings you back to where you were when it happened.
Blood pressure?
Of course it does.
It's not good for your health.
But that's exactly why you have to declutter it. It is, you remember, and you're sitting there first thing in the morning, really?
I know the people, they do like that. They just like,
You know, yeah, first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, you are thinking of something that was not pleasant. Where you think your blood pressure is going? Down?
yeah, yeah.
No, it's not going down, it's going up. It's
Oh,
climbing up.
and then Stacy said, I better go take my blood pressure. And then Marina said, not only your blood pressure, but cell
Ex-
rejuvenation. Yes,
of course.
yes.
Yes, it affects that. It affects every part of you, because your back is like,
Yep.
it's like you were standing in the dark and you were rescued, and you were scared. You didn't know what was going to happen, and you got out of there. And now every morning you go back there. You get a knot in your stomach. I didn't want to go there yet, but I'm going now.
Okay.
It affects your digestion. It gives you cramps
Yeah.
in your stomach because you are so upset. You have to relive this again and again and again.
Yeah.
So these are the
Upset.
type.
Yeah.
That is what happens to us when we keep the clutter, that negative clutter in our head.
Yeah.
And we get up, the time it hits you the most, and the time it cripples you, because of the time why it cripples you, it hits you when you're waking up. You are not even fully awake. You can test it tomorrow morning to see. You're not fully awake.
Yeah.
It comes calling. And then you lie back and you go, "Ugh," and you start grinding your teeth at it. And then you get out of the bed, you just dust the covers off, and you're still angry, you see. You're heading to the
Yes.
washroom, and the
And
people
like
next
walking like that, like,
and the people next door can hear your
yeah.
feet on the people in
Yeah.
two houses next door. So what
They
is that
can hear.
noise? You can hear you going doom, 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 because you're so
Like,
angry.
oh, it's heavy.
Yeah.
Like that, right? Yeah.
So that is one of the reasons why you have to realize when it comes in the morning, breathe and say, really? Are you back?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell
Yeah.
you not to come back?
That's
You
a small
have to.
action we can take right away. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Breathe. I'm
Really?
sure everybody can breathe here, right?
Yeah, you breathe and you go, not today. Really? I told you not to come back.
Not today. You can just say
No.
that too.
Yeah, not today. And I
Not
said,
today.
stay. Not today, not never. Go back where you
Not
came
never.
from. Not ever, never, never come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and people, somebody will say I am crazy, but it works. I have done it.
I I don't find you crazy. I think it's awesome. Like Stacy said, love that. I'm sure like everybody in here They just like, awesome, I love the idea. And
No,
then
you have
Terry
to.
does it too. Our friend Terry, he really believes in breathing too, right?
Yeah, you
So
take a deep
I
breath.
think, yeah, and one action. That's one action.
Yeah,
Breathe.
you take that deep breath, and instead, if you lie there and you bask in that thought,
Yep.
the minute you do that, you're going to push the cover off you in rage.
Mm-hmm,
Get
mm-hmm.
off the bed, swing your foot, never stop to say arigato, thank you for waking me up this morning, because
Oh, that's me. Yep.
you already take your God of the past and bring it with you. So the God of the present, it doesn't exist to you,
Mm-hmm.
because that amazing God of the past that made you angry, that brought your pressure up, that made your cholesterol go through the sky, whatever was happening, you're now carrying it with you to the washroom. And the neighbors 2 doors away can hear your feet hitting the floor. You're so still, so rah, rah, rah. How
I
can
think
you
so.
have a
Yeah.
day? How can you have a good day?
I know, but the people just like, how can I have a good day? Why my
Breathe,
life is miserable? But
breathe,
their
breathe.
action, their thoughts is too heavy. So like
Yeah,
that's like you suggest, one action. Wake up, breathe. That's a
breathe.
really easier way to declutter your mind.
You have to play a game with your mind. Your
Declutter
mind
yourself.
is it's a game. The mind is a game. It loves to
Yeah.
play games. So you have to meet it where it is and say,
Mm-hmm.
So when you take that deep breath, you say, here you go, get out. You take it again. Are you still there? Go. Now, no,
No,
replacement,
go.
go, get out.
Replacement.
And then replacement is, I want to be successful at my business. I desire success in my business. Let me see. Put yourself in a picture. Now is the moment to visualize. So
Okay.
that
Okay.
if
But
the other way, so I have to
yeah.
tell you what you do, because we talked about all the bad things it does, right? So number
Okay.
one, you breathe, you let it go.
Breathe.
It will still come back, because it hasn't been trained to stay in a quiet. It never went it Our brain, our thoughts never had to be in detention.
Mm-hmm.
So it has no idea what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So then that is the moment. If you are still lying in bed, close your eyes. You did your breath already, and you
Mm-hmm.
start to visualize you
Visualize.
doing the thing you want to do. Create a picture in your mind. So the thought comes that you failed and you didn't do successful in your business.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're selling shoes, clothes, you're doing something, selling
Yep.
yourself to as a coach, as a teacher. So what you do, you see yourself doing that. So let's say you're selling something where you get money and you have to sell it. And
Yeah.
there was somebody that was to come, Janet, and she has a table at a fair selling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit there and you picture yourself in that place, for even if it's for 30 seconds, you will get rid of that negative thought. So you see yourself in that place, see the customers buying and paying you, and you just skip smiling, and you just see the, here is your thing, thank you for the cash, here is your thing, and you just see it. And then you will be smiling as you're doing that, because you're getting
Mm-hmm.
what you want.
Yeah.
If you want to repair something in your house, is the same thing. You give it the same type of feeling. You see the contractor coming, you see him doing the stuff, you see you paying him, you see yourself in that beautiful space that you just created for yourself. It's your kitchen, your bathroom, your garden. You see that space. You plant yourself in that space.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you have to reward yourself. So if you always have the fear of failure, or the failure thought every day,
Mm-hmm.
how are you going to make yourself feel good now that you have replaced it? I like to cut flowers and bring inside, and in the winter I buy flowers to put in the house, because the
Yep. So
flower
you
the
keep
and
taking action.
yeah, because the energy of flowers or plants, especially a pretty thing,
Yes.
makes the atmosphere better, makes your
Oh,
mind
very much.
feel better.
Yes.
And it's all the mind. That is the thing that needs to be decluttered the most, is the
Mm-hmm.
mind. And that's what
And
people haven't understood. We have to shift it and say, get out.
mm-hmm.
But you have to concentrate on bringing in what you want, even if it's 30 seconds. So you breathe, You concentrate. Okay, so this is what I need to do today. I want to see myself doing this and practice. And you see yourself, picture yourself like 3D. And then when you're done with that, then you will find yourself getting up at peace. Then you can feel the floor beneath your feet and recognize what it's like. Then you can be grateful for that. Arigato, I'm happy and grateful. I made it to the washroom. Stand there, look at yourself, say, oh, you're looking good. So the minute you start bringing the positive thoughts, that are the negative thought, that doesn't mean it won't show up. It will still show up sometime. But more you
Oh yeah.
do, more you do the positive
You
thoughts.
better, yeah, you get better. You're gonna get
Yes,
better
and
at it too.
the minute it comes,
Yes.
you will replace it right away. Declutter, get away. The minute it shows its head again, you get rid of it. You declutter it.
Yeah. And then like our friend Stacy said, focus on you. I am in the morning. Sorry, I couldn't see it. Focus on you. I'm in the morning, then worry
I am
about
stuck.
the rest.
Yes,
Right?
I am.
Yeah, focus on you. And then the Marina said, when you are in a negative thought, count backwards. That's a really unique.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's
interesting.
Good. Where do you start, Marina? 1,000?
1,000.
No, that is cool. I like that.
Thought. I like that. Thank you
like
so
that.
much. And you know what? Marina also made a nice compliment our clothes too. You and me, we got really like Marina, nice combination of the clothes. I like that.
Any of the I'm not able to check the comments, so I'm just.
That's okay. That was way back. Way back. I like you know the friends interacting, like just putting a comment and thought.
That is the only way. That is the only way we know that we're giving you value.
Yeah.
When you talk back to us about what we're saying and you comment,
yeah,
that is how we know it resonates with you, and we need that to keep the momentum going.
Very much.
Next time.
Yeah.
And you know, so those of you who have a way, Stacy said something about I am. You started to say it. I cannot see any comments.
No, she mistyped it, like the previous comment. So she just like, oh no, I meant about I am. I mean, in the morning. So that's okay.
Well, that is fine, Stacey, because there's always somebody that leads me to the next piece, and it just happened to be Stacey today because of the mistake she made. So, Stacey, what you consider was a mistake, it's actually something I needed you to bring out, because what we do not do is watch what we say after I am. I am is powerful. I am is our self, our creator, the God inside of us. God is not in the sky somewhere. God is deep inside of us. So when you say I am, you're talking from the power of God. So in the morning, when you wake up and you are feeling this negative thing, do not acknowledge it with I am. I am tired of thinking of this stuff. I am tired of this negative. Do not do that. Just say, get out. It knows who you're talking to. Do not claim it. Declutter it by saying go. Because I am doesn't understand what you're tired of or what you need or what you want. So your words are powerful. Our words are our prophecies. Our words are our creators. So that thought is you want to replace it with what you want. I am visualizing my Stacey sells clothes. It's fashion, right? She's in fashion. I am visualizing myself having a fashion show.
That's fun.
You know what I mean? And she can talk about it instead of fighting with this negative clutter that is hanging around you like a dirty bathroom curtain or something. You look at it and you go, I am getting ready to go to my sales meeting. I am getting ready to design some new things. And so you see, you get into that I am, instead of saying, I'm so tired of having this same thought. I'm so tired. No, you will just get more of those same thoughts because that's what you're concentrating on. So decluttering is to move it, shift it. It's not always, sometimes you cannot throw it away. But you can donate it to the energies of the world and say to the world energy, here, take this thought.
That's it.
I'm tired of carrying it with me. Give it to the energy.
Yeah, give it to you can just like after arigato, put them in a bag, arigato, right? And then just like donate to the new energy.
Yes,
They know how to deal with it, and
yeah,
universe knows
yeah.
how to deal with it.
hmm Let the
Universe know the
universe,
way to, yeah, just kind
yeah,
of,
how to turn it around and how to turn it into
yes,
new energies. So
very
as
much.
you know, I do the shake it off at
Yeah,
night. So I loosen myself at night by doing a dance, right? I like
just like
put
what
it.
is called like Taylor Swift.
I use her song to do that, and you just shake it off.
I think
So
that's a great idea.
you're
Use a song.
living the
Yeah,
day into the day. You're just
yeah,
letting it go. If you don't want to do the song, you're afraid somebody might see you in the house and laugh. Well, that's too bad. So
yeah. But
shake it off.
mostly family, so who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They already know you're crazy. So
Yes,
what's one more
absolutely.
action? Yeah. So shake it off. And then the other thing in the morning now,
Yes.
pull the energy of positivity and light and joy. Picture that
Okay.
coming through your head. Like you see bright lights and coming down
Yes.
through your head into your body and cleansing away all the negative thoughts. You can do that. It takes like what? Less than a minute to do it.
Less than a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
45 seconds it takes.
Yeah.
And you pull that bright light and you ask it to cleanse away everything that is negative from you.
Mm-hmm.
If you Even if you have a pain in your body, you declutter that pain, you move it, you shift it.
Yeah.
And the more you do it, it will say, I'm not really wanted here. I have to go somewhere else.
Yeah. The pain is gonna be super uncomfortable,
Yes.
right? Just
So,
like, well, yeah.
there. So at the bottom of your feet is all the stuff you do not want. So because you brought it in from the top, it lands at your feet. So you declutter it, right? So it's a pile. What do you do with what you declutter? You throw it out or you give it
Mm-hmm.
away. So we're not going to throw it out so it goes anywhere. We're going to take it and we're going to pick it up like an imaginary weight of it, and you release it into of the window. And as it's leaving you, you see it going, becoming flowers and trees and
Yeah.
birds and bees and butterflies. It's energy. It has to go
Energy
somewhere.
somewhere.
And
Yeah.
you have to make it go where it will benefit the universe.
Yes. And then
So
also we did it before grounding. I put my feet on the ground, neutralize, right? The grounding really helped too. I
yes,
feel like just like nature and going back to the nature, same things. The
you
heavy
have to
feeling.
you have to clean it out. You have to bring it
Yeah.
out. Those thoughts, they're too heavy. If you keep carrying them, you will find yourself in a knot all day long. Now we are going to ask those of you that are here. I cannot see anything, so I don't know how many people are here.
Really?
No, it just
You
doesn't
are
show.
like it's stuck again? The
Yeah, it has no, it
Instagram?
hasn't moved. Yeah,
They do
it
it too.
doesn't no, it doesn't go up. It goes back down, but it doesn't go up.
Yes. Oh,
I
it's
can
keep moving. Like
No,
the peak.
it's kept moving from the beginning, but not
Oh,
from.
okay. It
Yeah.
happens sometimes. I know. Peter said, yes, we need momentum. Momentum. It's momentum is important, right?
Yeah, but you have
He's
to
so
do
into
that. You have to
momentum.
start. You have to
Oh,
start to get you.
he's action taker too.
Yeah, but you
So
have to start. If
yep,
we need momentum, but a lot of
yep.
people say I want momentum and they're not starting.
You know, oh, he's definitely already start taking it. And then
Yeah,
Perry said, I love that, love this. It's a self-care, and then we'll, that what we're sharing. And then Stacy said, also go to bed with a good mindset and you will wake up with positivity. Yes,
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 clear it up at night. You can do
clear it. Yep,
so an angel cleansing, whatever type of cleansing
yep,
you
whatever
practice.
type of, yes,
So you do a mindset in cleansing, and you have to talk to yourself.
yeah, yep,
And even if people ask you, oh, you're talking to yourself, are you getting answers? And you can say, yes, I do, because you do.
yeah.
Do
And
not
then
be afraid to do that. Do not be
yep,
afraid.
I want to just, I can read a comment. And then Marina said, we all feel energy. Make a choice of what energy you want to surround you. Yes, you have a choice.
And
Just
those
like
you
Tessa
don't
said.
want, and those you do not want, declutter it. Donate it. Donate it to the universe and say, here, universe, can you take this and make it better?
Yes. Well,
you
how
know.
about you? You can donate negative friends too.
But it's, yeah, yeah.
That's
You
a
can
question.
donate
Simple
them. You can say,
question.
yes, you
Yeah.
can donate. You don't have to hate them.
No.
You do not have
How
to
do you
feel
donate?
anger. You just said to the universe, you know, this situation with this person is really weighing down on me. Can you take it and use it to better the world? The energy. It's not
How about
them.
the family members? So how
Same
do I
thing, because
donate family members?
it's not the person you're donating, it's the energy
My
that they
feeling.
come with. The
Okay.
energy that they bring. It's not, it has nothing to do with the person, because they, many people that comes with those energies, they have no idea they're doing something wrong. They have no idea that what they're doing is going to hurt you. So therefore it is necessary for you to release them,
Mm-hmm.
that energy, and say, you know what, that is really weighing on me. I need to let it go. So can you take this? I'm sending it out there to you, and
Mm-hmm.
become a plant. You make them a tall, beautiful tree. I don't know.
Okay. With flowers or like I don't know, apples or pears or whatever, right? Okay, we'll do that.
Exactly. So, so I am looking forward to any more comments.
Like a Perry said, I've been decluttering my kitchen during this whole life, so thank you. Oh, she's creating momentum. That's
Yeah,
good.
there you go.
Taking action.
She's you can, and then when you're finished doing that, then you sit down and see how much it affects your mind. So you
Feels
have to
good though.
also
Feels
go
like,
and declutter the mind. You have to declutter the mind.
yeah, yeah.
Another way to do it is to write it down. Write down
Write it
what
down.
you want to get rid of. Write it
Yes.
down.
Should I
So
also use blue pens?
they can
Or
use
is any
whatever
pens
color
okay?
pen, anything. Write it down and tear it up in little pieces, or put it in the fireplace, whatever.
I've heard the technique. Yes. I heard it's really, really
Write
great
it
way
down
to.
and shred it. Write it down, put it through the shredder, or tear it up, burn it, soak it in water, and make a
Yeah.
ball out of it, whatever.
Yeah, just like said bye bye, those things.
Yes,
And the
you can do that.
Marina said, people feel weird taking to themselves yet. Our brain is non-stop taking. Better to
Or
direct
talking to
the
yourself.
yeah,
She meant
better to
talking.
direct the conversation to our benefit
Yes,
out
yes,
loud.
yeah. And you cannot do it. Our brain, our thoughts does not hear silence. Because it's making so much noise.
Oh
It
yeah,
does
very
not.
much. Yes.
Yeah, it
Yes.
makes a lot of noise. So it's no point you go telling it, oh yeah, get in your mind. No, say no, get out. You have to get the hell out of here.
You know
Go.
what? The short word is good. Like keep it short. It always works. I find it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not silent. Say it with power, passion,
Say with
energy. Get out. I need my mind for something else right now.
yes. Like you live your own mind. Like you are the owner of your body or
Yes,
brain.
yeah, but
Right? So you have to
we
just
forget that.
get out. Yeah.
Yeah, but we forget that.
Yeah, we forget
And
that. So we have a power to choose which thought you can just let it in. Not it's with the which thought you cannot just let it in, right? The things you have a power to choose.
so
So
that's it.
that's it. So I
So
hope you guys enjoy and thank you, Tessa. Really,
I'm
really
so
help.
I'm glad you guys came in today. Thank you, everybody. Stacy, Perry, Marina, Cindy, Peter, Dawn.
Everybody. Yeah.
Dawn didn't steal long
Okay. No,
today.
no, Dawn made a comment. Hold on. I wanted to read it, but it's just hold on. I'll go back. No, Dawn put a comment. I hope she's still here. There. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Just make sure you aren't donating things that really should be thrown away. Those who have less than you don't deserve your trust that you donate to feel better. So that's Dawn's important tips for
That
us
is
to
that
share.
is what that is when everybody thought we were talking about real declutter.
Yeah. I do okay. So sometimes my mind it's I having a hard time to get rid of the stuff like from my brain. Sometimes I do real take a real act. I mean, I take action to cleaning up, starting to. That's sorting out the clothes, cleaning up my drawers, like I take the action, and then I feel better, and then just give me a more strength to declutter my mind too. So
That
that's,
is what Christina was saying.
yeah, I
But
find it, yeah,
sometimes if we wait too long to declutter the house, then
yeah,
we are
it's too
also
much.
waiting too long to declutter the brain.
Yes, you said
Uh,
that once a month you kind of declutter your stuff, right?
my
Didn't you say
house,
that? Yeah,
my house, yeah. Once a month, I go in and
yeah,
declutter. Once a month,
yeah,
I find things to get rid of. I
yeah,
donate a lot,
yeah.
but the mind, it should be like a weekly thing.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind, decluttering
Yeah,
your mind
I
should be
agree.
more than whenever you see the negative comment, say, no, you have to go. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man. You know I don't need you here. You have to talk to it like that because it's really a friend, you know.
That's so true.
It's a
That's so
friend
true.
that is reminding
You
you
know
of
what?
all the things. It's a friend.
Yes. What? Okay. It's like you had a good relationship. I don't know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Maybe that clothes made you feel better. So why do I just like give a hate feeling when I let the things go? So you can just like talk to. Thank you so much. Like we do. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
I really liked you for 5 years, but it's time to go. But you help me out, make me look better. But
Yeah, you
it's
serve
time to
your
go.
purpose. You have to say
Yeah.
you serve your purpose. Get out. There's a new kid in town. Anyway, it's over. So
It's
thank you
over.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
so much.
coming, everybody. I really appreciate you coming here today. Thank you. Although I couldn't see your comments, but you could read them. And
Yep.
after, I think when Peter came, oh no, when Cindy spoke, that was the last thing I saw. And
Oh
I
yeah.
saw,
Sometimes
yeah,
Instagram does it. That's gonna be another divorce, Tessa.
I'm sure another divorce. Instagram has so many ex-wives.
So
So,
many ex-wives. Yes. So I want to take a moment to thank you so much, for what is called like interaction, like putting the comments and talk to us, and then share your thoughts, because your thoughts will help somebody. Somebody's in here, right? So that's really amazing. And then you guys made our our day too, right? We're so
yeah.
happy that you guys just like here. I'm so happy.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Yeah, have a wonderful day. And then thank
Bye.
you so much, Tessa.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right.